Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio August 16, 2024. With today's Mars-Jupiter conjunction, you want to make improvements. You're itching to do something, and your inner landscape can be animated, particularly if old issues emerge. It's a time when you might work up the resolve to put something behind you or make a definite decision about a long-standing problem. Romantic relationships or attractions, particularly private or secret ones, can energize. Or, this transit is about feeling moved to help someone out. Certainly, it's a fabulous time to gather ideas and form a game plan for a future project. You're motivated, energized, and stirred to change and innovate. Channeling all this energy can be tricky, but it can also lead to great feelings of optimism and positivity. Take a breather and practice mindfulness at this time. As mental Mercury suddenly begins to stir the pot in your solar house of wealth and possessions, it's clear that there's some havoc afoot. Be sure to sit down with your spouse and assess what's going on with your income and expenses, as something is falling through the cracks and not what it seems. On one hand, if the two of you take a microscope to what is going on, you could end up saving a lot of money, too. This would end up making you both feel better about where your finances are being allotted and going. Can you handle the pressure? You might feel like your mind is everywhere at work today when Mars in Gemini conjuncts Jupiter in Gemini. Since you may feel mentally scattered, it might be challenging to get organized. However, this could help you multitask several projects and responsibilities at once. You may not finish anything that you have started, but you could go back to complete old assignments and other projects since Mercury retrograde will also enter Leo. Use this time wisely to knock some items off your to-do list at work. You are closer to the truth than ever. It's important for you to take a stand about what you believe in. Empathy and compassion can only go so far. Sometimes people need more of a push. What you know to be true is important to share with the rest of the world. Wherever you go, you will surely attract followers. Treat your tired feet to a hot soak with a few drops of lavender extract. Today's vibrations will allow you to get to another level. You may well have some good news in your private life. Receive a wonderful expression of your partner's love, or future partner. So, you should take advantage of this rare situation to express your deepest feelings to your partner or to yourself. Jump in. If you want to reinforce a union, this is without doubt the right moment. On both sides of life's fence, conditions couldn't be better. The only challenge lies in balancing or juggling them. The playful, creative, and adventurous side has just received a boost as Mars and Jupiter align, emphasizing the importance of making time to hear yourself think. Simultaneously, opportunities are emerging on the income, work, and career fronts. It is crucial to know when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off. Meanwhile, on his last full day in your communication sector before retrograding out, Mercury is facilitating easier expression of past thoughts and feelings. With no planetary activity in your romantic sector since late last year, it was always going to be important to hold on to the influence of the romantically charged lunar vibes of the last few days. The moon returns every 4 weeks, and this will always give the spirit of romance a boost, but this time it has left your the horizon radar alert to the fact that the first planetary activity on the romantic front this year is now just around the corner. Our eyes in the sky. It's an incredible feeling when everything seems to align and you feel empowered, unstoppable even. Today, the energy from Mars is fueling that sense of drive and ambition, giving you the courage to tackle challenges head-on. But as empowering as this energy can be, it's important to be mindful of how you express your frustration, especially if things don't go exactly as planned. We've all had those moments where our passion gets the better of us, and we end up reacting impulsively only to regret it later. Take a deep breath and remember that staying calm will serve you better in the long run. When you feel that irritation bubbling up, pause, center yourself, and think about the bigger picture. Blowing up might feel like an instant release, but it won't help you achieve your long-term goals. Staying composed in the face of adversity is a superpower in itself. And speaking of superpowers, let's talk about your physical well-being. You're in a great place right now, feeling strong, energized, and ready to take on challenges that push you beyond your comfort zone. Maybe you've been thinking about starting a new fitness routine, signing up for a race, or even trying a new sport that's been on your mind. Whatever it is, now is the perfect time to dive in. Your body and mind are working in harmony, and you've got the resilience to tackle whatever comes your way. But let's not forget that rest is just as important as action. We often get caught up in the go-go-go mindset, pushing ourselves to do more, achieve more, and be more. But sometimes, what your body truly needs is rest. Listen to it. Whether it's taking a break from your workout routine or simply allowing yourself to slow down and recharge, rest and recovery are essential parts of maintaining your overall health and well-being. After all, you can't pour from an empty cup. And the best part? That positive energy is creating a ripple effect around you. Every smile you inspire, every moment of connection you foster, is spreading goodness far beyond what you can see. You never know how much a simple gesture can mean to someone else, or what kind of opportunities those connections might lead to in the future. So keep nurturing those relationships, both new and old. Whether it's a heartfelt conversation with a friend or simply sharing a laugh with a colleague, these connections are where the magic happens. At this moment, you may feel unstoppable, filled with energy, and ready to tackle everything on your plate. You see yourself as resilient, capable of handling whatever comes your way. And that's a great mindset to have. But while you're powering through, it's essential to stay mindful of how others perceive you. They might notice something that you've overlooked. You could be taking on more than you can realistically handle. From the outside looking in, people may see you as overwhelmed or even a bit disorganized, even if you feel like you've got it all together. This isn't a bad thing. It's simply a gentle reminder to check in with yourself. Are you spreading yourself too thin? Have you taken on too many responsibilities at once? Sometimes, in our eagerness to keep going, we forget to pause and assess where we're at. So, take a moment to breathe. Stay focused on your routine, prioritize what truly matters to you, and make sure you're not neglecting the people who are closest to you. After all, it's the relationships in our lives that truly sustain us, even when everything else feels overwhelming. They're the ones who offer support and encouragement when we need it most. And today, let's talk about bravery. Because this is a day for courage, the kind that propels you to tackle obstacles you once thought were impossible to overcome. Think about how far you've come already. Maybe there was a time when you doubted yourself, when you didn't think you could break through those barriers. But here you are, doing just that. And it's paying off in ways you might not have expected.